Alright everybody, so for today's regular guy gear review, we've got this here. It is a Dean, let's see here, it says on the receipt, EVO XM Satin Natural is the finish. I think the finish looks pretty good on it. But this is it. Now I got this actually for free. My work does a program where you fill out a health assessment once a year, and then they do a reward system through the people who you do that with. And so I've done that for as long as I've been there, and I've just gotten looking around on the website where you redeem your points, and this was on there. I had enough points to get it, so I was like, you know what, hey, why not? So I did that Wednesday this week, I believe. Today's Saturday. It came in this morning, so it's free shipping and everything. Pretty cool. Now, this is not like a super high dollar guitar. It's not even close. It's definitely a budget option, but hey, for the regular guy, that's all right. So we're going to look at it real quick, do a little review of it, play around with it some, let y'all hear what it sounds like. First impression, of course, just looking at it, it does look pretty cool. It's obviously inspired by the Les Paul design. You know, it's got the dual humbuckers, similar body shape, you know, the similar headstock as far as the tuners and all. The control scheme's a lot more simplified because it does have just two knobs, one volume, one tone, and then a three-way switch to switch between the two pickups or blend them. I do like the switch being down here better than I do up here like it is on a Les Paul, because I find myself hitting that switch a lot when I'm playing and accidentally switching myself between the pickups. That's just a personal preference for me though. But overall, looking at it, the fit and finish and all that sort of stuff, pretty good on it. I mean, the finish looks really good. I mean, it's a very cool looking finish. It's satin, so it's not real super shiny. I mean, it's this sort of maroonish color. The tuners feel pretty good. It came out of tune, obviously, but once you tuned it up, it sounds pretty good. It's got a tune-o-matic bridge. All the hardware seems, you know, pretty standard for this level. It's got a maple-looking neck. It's real smooth. The neck feels pretty good. The frets on it, the fret ends, I guess would be the way of putting it, were pretty sharp out of the box. Not sharp enough to cut you really, but just really kind of uncomfortable. They're still a little rough. I'm still going to have to go in and sand them a little more. But nothing you wouldn't expect on a $125 Walmart price guitar, by the way. You kind of expect the frets to be a little rough. A little work with a file, I can fix that. The only real negative I've got with it is it did come with a little chunk missing out of the finish. I'm not sure if it got hit when it was being loaded or what. And for some people that would be a send it back, call up Walmart, whoever you got it from, and return it, get it replaced, whatever. If I'd paid for it and paid the $125, I might have thought about calling, but it's free. I didn't pay a cent for it. I specifically picked this up just for the sake of having a beater guitar laying around that I can screw around with and not worry about. So for that purposes, I really don't care about this little chip. If that thoroughly offends your sensibilities, I'm sorry. Like I said, the hardware all feels pretty good. The knobs turn real smooth. Switch is just fine. The pickups look pretty good. They're just, you know, your standard humbuckers. I don't know what brand they are, or if they are any specific brand or anything, but overall the whole thing looks pretty good. Now the inlays on the fretboard actually look really cool. I don't know what they are. Whatever they are, they're sort of transparent, because if you look at them you can see the wood grain through the inlay. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like mother of pearl, and you probably can't see that on the camera. But alright, so that is the just quick overview out of the box looking at it. In just a minute I'm going to hook it up and play some stuff with it. What I'll do, I'm going to use my Digitech Trio pedal to create a drum beat and some bass line. And then I'm going to use this for everything else. I'm going to use this to put down a rhythm track or two and then play some lead over it, and we're just going to see how it sounds for different, you know, clean, dirty, all that different stuff. The neck feels really good. It's a real thin neck. So anyway, we're going to plug it up, see how it sounds. Be right back.